All 9-lead connection motors will be wired the same, but you might see them differently depending on the motor. In this instance, we have a picture that's a little bit different. Some nameplates won't always have the picture of how to wire it directly on the motor. Sometimes you have to take the back off and you'll find this, and typically there is some type of connection drawing that would help you know exactly how to wire it for low or high voltage. Next, we're going to talk more about how a motor is wired for low or high voltage and what all of these T1s and T4s and T8s and T9s mean. Each is very important that you wire properly for the voltage that you've been given, and for 460 to 480 volts we're going to use the high voltage, and we're going to talk exactly what's going on in the next section.
This guy is going to be the series connection. So anything where it says higher voltage, then that's your series connection. If you wanted the higher voltage output on a transformer, you would connect up the windings in series. And this guy, the higher voltage is coming in, so we're going to connect all of these windings up in series. Now we can rock through the labels on each of these guys, right? This guy is T1, T2, T3, right? And then on the previous diagram, we noticed that they all went up by 3, right? So this guy is T4, up by 3 is 7, okay? 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Beauty. Then we got 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. And we are done, right? Remember that these guys right here, they're all connected together. But T10, what am I doing? What are you smoking? T10, T11, they're there on the inside of the machine, but there's no way to get to it. This guy, again, is a 9-lead dual voltage motor. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to do the series connection of these guys. So that simply means that we are connecting up these guys in series. So we're putting a jumper between all these guys. There we go.
You take wire 1. This is wire 1. Set it aside. Find wire 2 or 3, doesn't matter, get them out of the way. That's wire 2. Those, just tuck them out of the way. Then you're going to find 6 and 9, wire them together with a wire nut. You're going to find 8 and 5. There's T8 and T5. Wire those together with a wire nut. Seven and 4, that's your last combination. Now you have 1, 2, and 3 go to L1, L2, and L3. After you've done that, if your motor's going in the wrong direction for the pump, reverse any 2 of the 3 leads, L1, L2, or L3. And that's 9-wire 460 wiring.
The last 3 wires that are left are T1, T2, and T3, and those will connect to your field wires going back to the MCC. To recap, we've just learned how to wire a 9-lead 3-phase motor in its high voltage setting, which is at 480 volts. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.